tale of the tape. 5 centimeters in height going to the advantage of Jamba Elonen-Kulmala. 14 centimeter reach to the advantage of Elonen-Kulmala. At 31 years of age is Jamba Elonen-Kulmala. Tuomas Grönvall, much younger at 26. There you have it. Let's get it on. Let's hook it up. Right here in Helsinki.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, fighter with a professional record of 6 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw. He's standing 168 centimeters tall, weighing 63 kilos. From Espoo, ladies and gentlemen, Tuomas "Veturi" Grönvall! Fighting out the red corner, really experienced professional fighter from Espoo. His professional record is 15 wins, 8 losses and 1 draw. He's standing 173 centimeters tall, weighing 62.8 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamba Elonen-Kulmala!
There you go, Jamba Elonen-Kulmala against Tuomas Grönvall.
Tuomas "Veturi" Grönvall. Can you translate it?
Say again?
Tuomas "Veturi" Grönvall. Tuomas Veturi, it's the cartoon where is the train.
Veturi.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the choo-choo train.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. There's a name for it in English also.
All right, here we go. As we are up and running at 5 minutes on the clock and counting. Inside the cage. Jamba has a lot of fans here. Tell me something, Alexi, when these guys train cardio to last in these matches, is it more so that they train specifically within the grappling genre for that, down on the mat, down with the MMA style of training, or do they train somehow hybrid style, mixing it up with different types of, let's say, interval exercises? How do you train for endurance?
Of course, both. If you're a professional athlete, you need to do both. But of course, some guys rely that they only do the specific, they do like grappling or MMA stuff only, that they don't like to go for a jog or swim or stuff like that.
Do you think diversity is a better option?
Of course, of course. And it's just not my opinion. I think a lot of studies also suggest that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's see who's got the better conditioning here, the better endurance. How about as far as muscle mass goes? What's your take on that? The more muscle mass you have, the harder it is. Are you better off with less muscle?
Of course, this is not a bodybuilding show, and you don't need that much muscle in MMA.
But you do need tendon strength and ligament strength.
Yeah, definitely. Nice uppercut by Jamba when Tuomas was charging forward. And Grönvall on the fence.
Fast strikes, fast punches. Look out. Oh.
Here you can see why Grönvall is the underdog.
Yeah, but he's still closing the distance. He's not running away. He's stepping right up to the plate. Hey.
Jamba showing that superior boxing.
And that reach advantage too. 14 centimeters in reach.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. It's no joke. Look out. All right. Oh, nice blows. Nice, sharp.
Beautiful combination.
Good. Really nice and sharp, effective Those stung.
But Grönvall closes the distance. Now they are against the fence.
Good, great aggression. I like the aggression. Looking for the leg trip, trying to grapevine the leg from behind.
Let's see what Jamba does here. Or will Grönvall get the takedown?
Up against the side of the cage. Looking for the trip. Oh, staying on top. Oh, look out. Oh, but look at how well he adapted in mid-range, mid-motion.
The second was a bit too risky.
Yeah.
And that's why he gave up his back to Grönvall.
Yeah, but great presence, timing, reflex. Grönvall is a beast.
Nice trip.
Grönvall very much reminds me of a bulldog, you know, or I would say a pit bull.
Yeah, definitely.
More like a pit bull.
Honey badger, maybe.
A honey badger?
Yeah.
What kind of badger is that? Is that from Winnie the Pooh? No? All right, let's get back to it. The kids these days don't know what I'm talking about. You know, all they know is Fortnite.
Yeah, I know Winnie the Pooh.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, that's a good thing. As this, look at those knees. Jumping, Jim.
Jamba is not taking any risks, trying to get out of this situation.
Nice, sharp knees. Jeez. He's aggressive. I love the aggression of Tuomas Grönvall here in the main event of Cage 51. Two top Finns going at it. The veteran, Jamba Elonen-Kulmala, up against the younger, hungry Tuomas Grönvall as they reach the end of the round. First round, down and over, finish, kaput. Headed into the second round now. This one is main event worthy. So far, what we've seen, it's been the definitive highlight of the night. Last match on the card. Doing it justice. All right, here we go. Clips of the first round. Highlights.
Jamba controlling the first half of the first round with clean striking, nice combinations, having a lot of success in the boxing department, but after that, it was Grönvall who got the takedown. Actually, it was Jamba making the risky throw, but after that, it was all Grönvall who is riding Jamba and landing some tough knees on the body of Elonen-Kulmala.
All right, here we go, round two. With 5 minutes now on the clock.
Yeah, you can't downplay the skill set of these amateur fighters, but when you look at these guys, you can tell the difference between a pro and an amateur.
Oh, look at these punches. Nice, nice. Driving forward.
Yeah, aggressive combination by Elonen-Kulmala.
Pouring the pressure on now. But Grönvall, he is a dangerous striker too. You don't want to get too close. You don't want to open yourself up. Don't want to compromise yourself nor your positioning. You got to be alert. He's going to knock your lights out.
Beautiful footwork by Jamba Elonen-Kulmala.
Much like in every single fighting art out there, no matter what it is, the footwork is so key. It is so incredibly, incredibly key to both your balance, your timing, diagonal positioning, and diagonal movement.
Cutting a lot of corners, making Grönvall chase him, and when Grönvall starts to chase, then he cuts a corner and attacks, luring Grönvall into him.
Is it traditionally also in MMA, by the way, Alexi, that it's left foot forward? You lead with the left. That's your basic fight stance?
Yeah, definitely. A lot more orthodox fighters than southpaw fighters.
Right.
And that is one of the advantages of Elonen-Kulmala because he is obviously a southpaw. And that makes a huge difference, especially when there is the skill difference also.
Experience.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Now these guys are a lot more apprehensive in the second round here. They're... Oh, what a great defense right there. Wow, they were on top of their game.
Yeah, excellent sprawl.
Tremendous conditioning here from both. Your average Joe off the street would be dead by now. He just wouldn't have the endurance to last even that first round. Let's say the first minute, they'd be completely dead like a dish rag.
Not even a minute.
Not even a minute.
30 seconds probably.
Yeah, 30 seconds, they'd be sucking air.
Nice wrestling by Jamba.
Looking to take those legs out, but look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, Jamba is not taking any unnecessary risks in this round.
Both guys looking to procure that leg somehow, some way. But no.
Grönvall desperately trying to get the takedown. But Jamba defense gets out of the situation.
Very good.
Now starts to pressure, put some heat on Grönvall.
That's it, pour it on. They're doing everything they can to gain an advantage here. Both men in superior physical condition. Both men with a great game plan, driving forward. Neither man taking a step back here. It's action and reaction, offense and defense. The ultimate game of chess inside of the cage.
I think Jamba should do a lot more initiatives because he is having a lot of success with those punches. And he has been able to sprawl all of Grönvall's takedowns, stop them, yeah.
Oh, we just caught him just with a pepper shot right on the jaw there. Not enough to rattle him, though. Didn't shake him at all. Oh, snappy kick, but great balance, too. Maintaining a vertical base.
Yeah, and Jamba was circling away from that kick. Grönvall should have switched and maybe kick with the left leg instead.
Oh, and these guys, they're closing down the second round in a second here. 3, 2, 1, and the buzzer.
Jamba landing some nice kicks at the end of that round.
Tell me something, Alexi. How long usually can a guy go, a fighter in the MMA world, where he can still, his reflex time, all of his muscular facilities and faculties are about him, that he's still relevant inside of that cage? And up until about what age do you figure it's time to like hang it up then?
Oh, that's a good question, because it depends again on who you are, what kind of attributes you have. But I wouldn't do it if I would be over 40. I think 40 would be the limit for me, but there have been a lot of great fighters over 40 years of age. So it depends. A lot of guys see their prime in their 20s, some see them in their 30s, and some see them even in their 40s.
How old is Fedor?
Good question. Maybe 40, 45, 47. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah, because it really stands to be questioned, because, you know, with age, of course, you slow down a bit. It's just part of the human, how could you say, the code, biological code. But these two guys are still at their prime, and they're hooking it up. Third round underway. going for broke now. This has been a tight contest.
Early success for Grönvall landing the takedown, but Jamba is almost ready to spring out of that situation.
Getting back up rather effectively using the cage, but back down also. As I said, Grönvall is much like a pit bull. When he gets on you, boy, he just don't want to let loose.
Yeah, it's a good start for Grönvall on this round.
Pepper shots there, nothing really that hard, but maybe flustering more so.
Yeah, Grönvall needs to get something big done here. Needs to land some big shots. Maybe try to make Jamba make some mistake and go for the submission, because I think he's down 2 rounds.
Oh, and he's looking to drive that elbow into the jaw, into the cheekbone of Elonen-Kulmala. Look at that. Kulmala trying, Elonen-Kulmala trying his best to facilitate some kind of defense to this onslaught from on top.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Jamba is not trying to get out of that situation. He's like taking his time. Of course, he's not taking any real damage, but still, you're losing the round.
3 minutes and change left in this third and final round.
And the referee breaks them up. Grönvall not happy about that decision.
Grönvall's got a cut underneath his eye already. He's got to be swelling up in just a moment.
That's a nice uppercut.
Already got a shiner taking place. He's got to swell up even more in just a moment. That right eye, you can see it. How much does it throw you off your game if your eye swells shut?
Of course, it does a lot to your
peripheral vision.
Yeah, thank you. That was a bit too hard word for me, but yeah, that does a lot to it, and you can't see the distances that well, and of course you can't see the shots either.
Oh, he almost caught him really good there with that knee. Not quite enough though. I think Grönvall felt it and he just pulled away just in time.
I like the pressure from Grönvall.
Stick and move.
But Jamba's footwork seems to be too much.
Really good footwork, yeah. Gotta admit. Moving well. Up against the side of the cage. Standing up, both men. Refusing to go down. They don't want to be compromised. Trying to crush his toes there. Doesn't quite have the distance. Oh, look out. Oh, very good. Very good.
Again, a risky attempt from Jamba, and it gets him straight trouble, and Grönvall gets the back of Jamba, but no hooks in, just trying to ride. Hanging on to his waist.
Looking for that takedown now. Refusing to go down, though, is Elonen-Kulmala.
Yeah, Grönvall needs to go broke. Go for broke.
He's trying, though. Boy, he's trying to suplex him out of there.
Now he has one hook in. Trying to go for the rear naked choke. Jamba defending well, 2 arms on 1.
These guys came prepared tonight. They got under a half a minute left on the clock. Round 3 coming to a close. This one is going to the judges' scorecards in just a second if they can't finish this one under 20 seconds to go.
Jamba is making the smart but boring decision.
Yeah, that's
just trying to hold on.
He's just riding this one out now.
Yeah.
This has got to play against him. It has to play against him because they got under 10 seconds on the clock. And now Grönvall just won't let go. He just won't. There's no surcease, no surrender. 1 and 0.
And you could see the frustration from Grönvall at the end of that round because Jamba was playing time. But solid performance by Jamba Elonen-Kulmala, and I think he got the W out of that one. I think Grönvall got the last round, but the first two ones for all Jamba. But who knows? Anything can happen.
Great match. I loved it. Best match of the night.
Yeah, definitely.
This one was really worth the price of admission alone.
Yeah, a lot of good action on the ground and on stand-up. Everything was great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to the official decision in just a second. The judges' scorecards now. Once again, a reminder, our next event, Cage 52, will be on November 28th of this year, barring any additional complications from the ongoing pandemic around the world. As long as government regulations allow, we will be holding Cage 52 on the 28th of November. So mark it down in your calendars as we go. In just a moment now to the official word and decision from our ring announcer, Veli-Matti Viitanen, as they seem to be still tallying up the votes. A great night of action. It was a 10-fight card, 8 amateur bouts, 2 professional bouts, capped off by this amazing main event here tonight. Let's go now to the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 full rounds, we have the judges' scorecard for the main event of the night. Winner by split decision, Jamba Elonen-Kulmala!
Split decision, the first split decision of the night, and it goes to Jamba Elonen-Kulmala. As you said, Alexi, the first 2 rounds were in Elonen-Kulmala's favor, more so, whereas that last round went pretty well to Tuomas Grönvall. But what a match, what a fight.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think that it would be a split decision. I would think something more like unanimous decision, but well, who knows?
But a win is a win.
Yeah, win is a win.
Jamba, onneksi olkoon. Voitto sieltä kaivettiin täydessä ajassa.
Kiitos, kiitos.
Siinä oli sulle tyypillisesti tarkkaa pystyottelua ja erinomaista liikettä. Oliko se avain voittoon tänään?
Oli, kyllä me koitettiin lyödä sen verran, ettei tarvi tuomareiden miettiä, että kuka voitti, mutta näköjään joku mietti vähän enemmän.
Tänään nähtiin ehkä omalla silmällä katsottuna vastustajalta vähän enemmän pystyottelua ja potkimista. Oliko se yllätys?
No ei. Kyllä mä tiesin, että Tuomas ei tule katkeamaan ja se varmasti koittaa laittaa mut tekemään töitä, kun itsellä on ollut tapana vähän tuon selkärangan kanssa olla ongelmia joskus, mutta helvetin kiva juttu, että se kesti tänään. Iso kiitos Tuomakselle ja tosi kova duunin teki, ei se helppoa tohon takakäteen juosta koko ajan.
Miten tuo energian kanssa, katseltiin tuossa häkin laidalla, että olisi voinut olla vielä pari erää lisää, että molemmat olisi jaksanut, mutta tuntuuko siltä, että olisi ollut vielä energiaa tankissa?
No kyllä mun henkinen kautta rupesi ole puhki, että fyysisesti olisi jaksanut mennä kyllä, mutta otettiin noin henkisellä puolella, niin tosi kova matsi.
Kova voitto, onneksi olkoon Jamba.
Hei, kiitos ja kiva jengille, hei kun tulitte kattoo.
Jamba Elonen-Kulmala!
Very tight, very hard fought match, and a very happy winner there, Jamba Elonen-Kulmala. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for all of us here at Cage MMA Finland, thank you so much for being with us here tonight, wherever it is that you might be watching. Live and in living color. It's been a blast, and we hope that we will see you again, or we will be with you again on the 28th of November here from the House of Culture in Helsinki.